Hello, I'm BMillzebub and welcome to my channel. Late last week, Bernie Sanders suspended his presidential campaign, and I wanted to take a moment to tell you about my opinions about that and all the people saying that if you don't vote for Joe Biden, you are effectively voting for Donald Trump.
And if you ask me, our days are numbered, falling one by one. It seems to me somewhere we blunder with by faith and trust.
Okay, so obviously, as a Bernie Sanders supporter, I'm not fond of him dropping out. I really wish he was able to stay in, but I understand that, he's a candidate that's funded purely by the people, something like an average of $27 per donation. But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Out of everyone that's been running in this campaign season, Bernie Sanders is the one with the best record, most consistent record of progressive policies. He got arrested at civil rights marches. He has voted in favor of helping marginalized groups every time. I can't think of a single occasion where he's deviated from that. And by the way, since the Ohio primary has been delayed, I do still intend to vote for Bernie Sanders during the primary, even though his campaign's been suspended. He still appears on the ballot. And I want progressive policies to have something of a say on the platform for this upcoming general election. So if you haven't voted in the primary yet, when the delay is finally lifted and you're able to go out after the whole coronavirus pandemic thing, I recommend you vote for Bernie Sanders because let's face it, Joe Biden is a flaming bag of dog crap that you're gonna have to stomp out on your front porch. I don't like Joe Biden. He might as well be a Republican as far as I'm concerned. He refuses flat out to vote, or not to vote for, to sign Medicare for all into law if it should come across his desk as president. He really has no support whatsoever for any of the policy positions that I have. In fact, he's opposed to pretty much all of them, which gives me and people like me pause. So for all the people out there that are saying that voting for anyone but Biden or not voting at all or whatever it is you're saying, if I don't vote for Biden, I am voting for Trump. No, that's bullshit, and I'm kind of sick of hearing that. I'm sure I'm going to get nothing but shit for this in the comments section, but not voting for Joe Biden is not voting for Donald Trump. It is, in fact, possible to vote your conscience, and I'm really kind of sick of people in this country saying that you're voting for a spoiler or whatever ridiculous nonsense it is they're saying. I absolutely stick with the sentiment that Joe Biden is a flaming bag of dog crap that you're going to have to stomp out on your front porch. But you can't defend Joe Biden by saying, yeah, but Donald Trump is a flaming bag of dog crap that you're going to have to stomp out on your front porch. It's just got twice as much shit in it. My point is, the bag still has shit in it. It's on fire, and you have to stomp it out and ruin your shoes. I really am tired of being maligned for having the policy positions I do, being called pie in the sky, even though we had almost all of them after the New Deal was signed. This country did it had some of its best economic standing after the New Deal. We had a strong, robust middle class. The wealthy actually paid taxes, which is quite different from now when, they hardly do at all. And a lot of corporations like GE are effectively paying nothing at all in taxes. It's not pie in the sky. We just have to actually tax these corporations that are netting record billions of dollars. It's ridiculous that people like me have to sacrifice about a fifth of their paycheck every week I get paid, and these corporations pay nothing and in fact get subsidized by the government. I'm sick of this expectation that progressives like me are going to just fall in line and vote the way we're supposed to because our vote is owed to Biden somehow. Where did this sense of entitlement for our votes come from? When did this happen? I mean, Jesus Christ. If the Democrats would actually bother themselves to have good policy, to put forth good politicians for office, I mean, screw what Donald Trump said about, having, easier voting, Republicans would never win again. If Democrats put forward good candidates, Republican would never win again. This is not hard to figure out. But here I am being maligned, called a Russian bot or a spoiler or whatever insult it is you want to throw into the mix, and then turning around and being like, now you need to vote for our guy because we beat you, even though it's debatable because Sanders suspended his campaign because he ran out of money, and Joe is bought by big money and big super PACs and PACs. Joe Biden is not going to run out of money anytime soon because he's got the financial support of Wall Street. It's not hard to do the math here. I'm going to be honest. I probably will vote for Joe Biden when the time comes in the general election. But that's only because I recognize what a horror show Donald Trump is. So what I want all of you Biden supporters, all you centrists and neoliberals to do, instead of just typing out insults at me because you can't think of anything better, I want you to type out actual reasons to vote for Biden. Why is he actually better? We're talking about a guy who, like Donald Trump, is against Medicare for all. Like Donald Trump, has credible sexual assault and inappropriate touching allegations against him, refuses to sign any kind of progressive platform into law if, in his hypothetical presidency. What is a good reason for me to vote for Joe Biden other than, but Donald Trump worse? I really want an answer to that, and I've yet to see one. I've yet to be told one, and I'm sick of just having this expectation put on me. So do me a favor. Tell me why I should vote for Joe Biden and leave because Donald Trump worse out of anything that looks like an answer. This has been another unscripted video for me, so if I seem kind of awkward, that's why. I only sort of had my thoughts collected before this, and we all know that I don't do nearly as well without a script in front of me. But this is one of those things that it's really not a good idea to script. But I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like. I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of downvotes on this one, but all the same. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you feel so inclined to help me out, consider supporting me over on Patreon, where I have monthly patron-only live streams and actually have a couple of tiers now. The $5 tier will get you early access to videos, 2-day early access. So think about supporting me over there. I'd appreciate it. Or if not, maybe get me something from my Amazon wish list. Every little bit helps, and every little bit is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitter, linked below, to keep up with all my comings and goings, and join my Discord for a chance to talk to yours truly. Take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.